Here's the thing about time, it always changes the game. There was an entire era when the mobile world ran on just one single name. A name that was the first choice in every pocket. A synonym for strength, durability, and I'm not breaking when I hit the concrete. Then the blind, greedy race of technology took off, and that name got lost in the fog. People said Nokia was done. They wrote the obituary. But in 2026, that silence is about to shatter like glass. Today, we've got a smartphone that will make your eyes doubt themselves and your ears question reality. Experts around the world are calling it the ultimate flagship killer. Introducing the Nokia Magic Max 5G. This isn't some cheap nostalgia grab. This is Nokia's bare knuckle, no gloves, no excuses challenge to every brand that thinks it's king. Yes, Apple, I'm looking directly at you. In this episode, we're X-raying every component, from the god-tier camera to the indestructible body. We're pitting it head-to-head with the most expensive phones on the planet. Has the king truly returned to reclaim its throne? Hold your heartbeat, let's roll. Design and display. The first time you pick this up, you don't just hold it, you feel it in your bones. The body is aerospace-grade titanium, the exact same stuff used in space shuttles and rockets to withstand extreme pressure, heat, and the vacuum of space. But Nokia didn't stop at strength. They gave it a matte satin finish that feels like silk against your skin and completely rejects fingerprints. Not one smudge, ever. The diamond-cut edges catch light like a luxury Italian sports car. You'll want to just spin it in your hand for no reason. Now the display, and this is where magic happens. We're looking at a 6.8-inch LTPO 4.0 Super AMOLED panel. The refresh rate dynamically adjusts from 1 Hz to a blazing 144 Hz. Reading an ebook or checking the time, it drops low to save battery. The microsecond you fire up a high graphics game or start doomscrolling Twitter. Instantly buttery smooth, no lag, no stutter, just pure dopamine. Peak brightness, 4500 nits. Let me put that in perspective. You could stand in Death Valley at high noon with the sun actively trying to murder you, and you'll see every single letter, every shadow detail, every video frame in perfect clarity. Your sunglasses will get jealous. Protected by Gorilla Glass armor too, not only does it resist cracks, but it also cuts reflections by 75%. Watching Netflix, YouTube, or HBO on this is a borderline religious experience. Pure IMAX theater in your palm. And it has IP69 rating, shrugs off hot water jets, dust storms, and accidental pool dunks like nothing happened. Good luck finding that on an iPhone or Samsung. Camera setup. Now the part that went absolutely viral across every corner of the internet, the camera. On the back, a triple camera module that looks like it could see into your soul. The main sensor, a ridiculous, almost stupid 300 megapixels. And no, this isn't a spec war gimmick. This is Samsung's next general ISOCELL-HP7 sensor. The pixel size is so massive that it sucks in light like a black hole. You could shoot in pitch black, midnight darkness and never even think about touching the flash. Your night photos will look like they were taken during golden hour at sunset. We've seen internal samples, and trust me, you can crop in forever. Zoom into a leaf a block away, and the details never vanish. You can clearly see the facial expressions of a person standing an entire mile away. That's not a camera, that's a telescope with AI magic. Alongside that, a 32 megapixel periscope lens delivering 10x optical zoom, true lossless zoom, and 100x digital zoom. That's enough to read a street sign from 2 football fields away. Or spy on, observe, wildlife from a safe distance. For content creators and videographers, this records 8K video at 60 FPS without breaking a sweat. Plus a new cinematic AI mode that automatically blurs the background like a Hollywood anamorphic lens and shifts focus between subjects smoothly, just like a $20,000 professional movie camera. Performance. Inside this beast beats the heart of a dragon. The Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 processor. This isn't last year's leftover chip. This is the world's most advanced 2nm chipset. To put that in perspective, the transistors are so tiny that you could fit billions of them on a single grain of rice. In plain English, this processor is so ridiculously powerful that you can run 50 apps simultaneously, render 4K video in the background, stay on a Zoom call, and play the heaviest games on max settings, all at the same time. And this phone won't stutter. Not once, not even a hiccup. For gamers specifically, Nokia developed Vapor Chamber Cooling 2.0, a liquid cooling system that would make a gaming PC blush. This tech vents heat out so efficiently that after 3 straight hours of Call of Duty Mobile or Genshin Impact at max graphics, the phone's temperature never goes above 38 degrees Celsius. It stays cool to the touch while your fingers stay sweat-free. Paired with 16 GB of LPDDR6 RAM, that's more than most laptops, and up to 1 TB of UFS 4.1 storage, enough for your entire photo library, 50+ games, and every Netflix download you'll ever need. This turns into a portable supercomputer that just happens to fit in your pocket. Battery life. Now let's talk about what Nokia has always been famous for since the brick phone days: battery and trust. While today's so-called flagships tap out at 5000 mAh and beg for a charger by dinner time, Nokia looked at that and laughed. Then they somehow crammed a monster 7500 mAh battery into this slim profile phone without making it thick or heavy. How? Next-gen silicon carbon battery technology, safer, denser, and much longer lasting than old lithium-ion. For a normal user, you're looking at 2 full days, sometimes 3, without ever seeing a wall outlet. You could literally forget your charger on a weekend trip and be completely fine. And when you finally do drain it after all that abuse, the included 125-watt supersonic charger, yes, included in the box, take notes Apple and Samsung, takes you from 0 to 100% in just 18 to 20 minutes. That's faster than brewing a cup of pour-over coffee. Also, 50-watt wireless charging for the cable haters and 10-watt reverse charging, so you can juice up your earbuds, your smartwatch, or your friend's dying iPhone right from your phone. Software and connectivity. On the software side, Nokia kept it clean and mean. No gimmicks, no weird skins. You get pure Android 17, zero bloatware, zero nasty ads, zero weird carrier apps you can't delete. It's Android the way Google dreamed it: fast, smooth, and private. But here's the kicker that should make every other brand nervous. Nokia officially promises 5 years of major OS updates and 7 years of security patches. Do the math, that means your phone stays technically young, secure, and fast until 2033. Your next phone after this? You might not need one until the 2030s. That's insane value. And here's the killer feature for adventurers, hikers, and road trippers: satellite connectivity. If you're hiking in the Grand Canyon, stuck in a dead zone on a cross-country drive, or somewhere with zero cellular signal, no bars, no Wi-Fi, nothing, you can send emergency messages directly via satellite. Just you in space. Price and launch date. But the biggest question on everyone's mind: is it worth your hard-earned money? Let's do a real-world reality check. Compare this to the iPhone 17 Pro Max or the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. Those phones flirt with the $1,600 to $1,800 range. You're paying rent money for a slab of glass and metal that will lose half its value in a year. Now hold on to your seat. The expected price of the Nokia Magic Max 5G is between $780 and $900. Read that again. Under $900. At that price, you're getting features that other brands literally cannot deliver even at double the cost. This phone is a straight-up, no mercy, full frontal attack on companies that keep hiking prices $100 every year in the name of innovation while giving you the same old camera from 3 years ago. So what's my final verdict after spending way too many hours with this thing? Let me be real with you. This phone isn't just a gadget. It's not just a spec sheet you brag about. It's Nokia's middle finger, correction, Nokia's message, to the entire industry: the king isn't dead yet. Not even close. This is for the person who wants a phone that will last the next 5 years without feeling old or slow. The person who wants a legendary camera that captures real memories, not blurry messes. The person who wants a battery that will never leave you stranded at 2 p.m. with 8% left. The person who's tired of paying $1,600 for a phone that's 90% the same as last year's model. So here's the million-dollar question: would you actually ditch your iPhone or Samsung for this? Do you think Nokia can truly climb back to the #1 spot? Or is this all just hype and nostalgia? Fire away in the comments below. I'm reading every single one, and I'll pin the best take, good or bad,